everyone, welcome back to another Kevin's Creations here on Geektopia Island. I'm Kevin.
I'm Cardwell.
And we're back with a brand new deck. I mean, we're using the same ruler we used before, so I mean, it's kind of whatever, but it's our girl Isis. Yep. She's always gonna be good, and we're back to the old little combo with her, but we'll get back to that.
Yep.
Before we get into it, we should remind everybody that we do have a Patreon. The link will be down below in the description. Just check it out, see what you like, see what you don't like, and really just takes $1 to give us some extra level support, and we would greatly appreciate it. With that, we're gonna get into the deck called Stellar Growth.
Oh.
We're all about the moon and making it bigger.
Yes.
So, our girl Isis, she's Divinity 10 ruler, so we're back with Divinity. 2 red and 2 for Judgment and Energized Red. And then she's a 14-8 on her J ruler side with Divinity 10 and First Strike. You can pay red, this card deals 200 damage to a target J Resonator. You can pay red, this gains Precision. You can pay 2 red and she gains Barrier. Again, if you're flipping her in this deck, you're probably losing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just get real. You have to get to that point to flip her.
You're just really here for the runes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Her rune deck is pretty simple. We get a full 10. And we got first up Sandora's Invasion. It's 2 red and 3. But it costs 1 less to play from a rune area, so it costs 4. And it's Divinity 3. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may put a Fire Resonator with total cost 1, total cost 2, and total cost 3 from among them into the field. Put the rest in the bottom in a random order. So essentially, we'll get into the dudes you can get with that, but there's literally only like the 1 card combos that you can get with that. And that's what it's for.
Yeah, and the fact that for 4 you get 3 dudes is pretty solid.
Yeah. Next up is Godly Aura. It is 1 red for a quick cast Divinity 3 Chant Rune. And you choose 1 if you control Nyarlathotep. You choose 2, or you may choose both. Put a Fire Moon Edition token into the field, draw a card. Or this card does 400 damage multiplied by the number of Moon Editions you control to target J Resonator. So if you haven't figured it out, we're doing the Moon combo again. Nyarlathotep with moons, because it's silly. And it just got some new stuff that we can add to it, so it'll make it a little better.
Yeah.
Next up is Poison Stinger. 1 red for Divinity 2 quick cast. This deals 200 damage to target Resonator. If that Resonator be dealt damage, it's dealt double this instead. So it's mainly there for using Nyarlathotep's little ability to shoot for 8. You can kill something really hard.
Yeah.
You're just like Poison Stinger that dude, kill it. Or you kill the dude that you need to kill early.
Right.
Next up is Sand Awakening. 1 red quick cast. And it's 1 red and 1, and it costs a red less to play from a rune area. Target Resonator gains +2/+6 until the end of turn. If it's a Fire Resonator, it gains +4/+8. So you're going to target most of your red dudes, and you get +4/+8. Otherwise, you just... Either way, you're pumping your dude, and that's what it's for.
Yep.
Next up is Soul Resonance. It is 1 white and 1 for Divinity 1. You pay 1 white, or 1 less to play this from a rune area, so it costs 1 white. Put target Resonator from your graveyard into your hand, or put 3 Heroic Spirits from your graveyard in your hand. We're really using it to get back 1 dude. And if you need to, you need to get that dude back.
Yep.
And it's mostly for Isis, the Resonator. That's mostly what it's for.
But it's totally worth it for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we'll get into the Resonators here. Of course, welcome back, little 1-drop dudes. Desert Miners. 1 red, 4/4. Treat Fire Magic Stones you control as a light magic stone. And Fire Magic Stones you control produce a white. And banish this card, put a Fire Moon Edition token on the field. And yes, before you do ask the question as a comment, the Darkness Stone, the dark and red, can produce a white now with this. Yeah.
So you can use all those if you need to, but we're really just red-white because that's all this deck is doing.
And of course, the next one is a Sapling of the Treasure Tree. It's 1 white, 0/1. He's a treasure item. Pretty cute. Tap, discard a card, remove this card from the game, produce 3 white. And then and 1 white, banish this card, destroy target edition. So it has multiple things to do.
Yeah. Mostly it's there just to be cheeky and play dudes for way free.
Huge. And
you're just like, cool, I get a 5-drop on turn 2?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It's a very good combo for sure.
Yeah. Next up is our girl Nyarlathotep. Nyarlathotep, the God Devouring Messiah. She has a red and a white for a 10-2. And she's got Awakening X. You put X Moon Editions into the battlefield. Banish a Moon Edition. You prevent the next damage that will be dealt to this card. You could banish a Moon Edition, deal 800 damage to target J Resonator. Or you can banish 9 Moon Editions and she gets +40/+40 in Pierce. This card gains Precision and Swiftness as long as you control Moon Edition. So
yeah.
Awakening of at least 1, she gets Swiftness and Pierce, or Precision.
Yeah.
And if you have 9 of them, she can get Pierced. Just be like, you're dying.
Exactly. And getting 9 is actually quite easy.
Yeah. Yeah. In this deck, it's very easy to get 9.
Alright, and the next one, to help with that is Isis, the last of the Ascendants. 2 red and 1, 8/8. Has First Strike Bane, as we talked about before. That's the strongest combination of keywords you can ever have. And then enter. Search your deck for a Fire Resonator with a total cost 2 or less. Remove it and put it in your hand. If it was Nyarlathotep, which we already talked about, put a Fire Edition on the field. If your J Ruler is /Isis, or the J Ruler side of it, moon additions you control produce a red and a white, which is insane.
Yeah, so you're going to go get Nyarlathotep and get a free moon, which it adds mana because you're playing Isis as your ruler.
Yep.
That's the only reason I chose Isis, so you could have all the extra mana to do the moon combo. Otherwise, I would try it with Lenneth, but I mean, it's free mana.
Yeah, it's
free mana.
super free mana. Exactly.
Next up is a different addition to the deck. It is Haggith, Angel of Alchemy. She has 2 white and 2 for a 7/9 flyer. And enter, you search your deck for an addition, reveal it, and put it in your hand. So it's mainly there to go get the control card we have, and that's what it's for. And you can get it on turn 2 with the Sapling, which is kind of funny. Just be like, I have a turn 2 7/9 flyer. Thanks.
Like, that sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Alright, the next one is Ancient Moon Dragon. It's 2 white and 2. It's an 8/8 flying. This card gains +400/+400 as long as you control Moon, which you will. So 12/12 for 4. And that can be on turn 2.
Yeah. Again, he's on turn 2 as well if you need to.
Yeah.
And finally, for the white big dudes that you can play on turn 2 is Ouroboros, the Reincarnated Light Serpent. So he is 5 white. He is a 20/20, and then he comes into play, target player's life total becomes 20.
Yeah.
And you can pay a white and a red, put a stranger from your deck into your hand, whatever, but we don't do that. We don't care about that. We're literally playing him to be like, you're at 20 life.
Turn 2.
Turn 2, you're at 20 with the Sapling, and then turn 3, you're just like, swing 20. Oh, you blocked? Remove that dude out of my game. You die because you're at 20.
Yeah. So thanks.
It's kind of ridiculous that you could be like, you're dead on turn 3. Thanks.
Enjoy that, please.
And then the final big dude of the deck is Surtr, the Explosion Giant. He's part of there for the moon combo.
Yep.
He's 3 red and 4 for an 18/12 with swiftness and barrier 4 or less.
Yeah.
Enter, you put 2 fire moon additions into the field. Then this card deals 400 damage, multiply the number of moon additions you control. You target J Resonator. Or you can pay 2 red and 1 and discard this card, put 2 fire moon additions and do the same thing.
Yeah.
Shoot something for equal to the moon additions and he just does
He's
silly
good.
things. He helps you get moon additions is what he's for.
And on that discard, you can do it anytime. So therefore, you just end of the turn, get moon additions, hopefully kill something. Thanks.
Yeah, cool, great.
All right, we'll go on our spells here. The first one's Godly Aura. It's 1 red and quick cast. Divinity, or it's a rune, but we don't need to worry about that. Choose one. If you control Nyarlathotep, you may choose both instead, which we already went through all this. Put a Fire Moon Edition on the field. Draw a card, or this card deals 400 damage multiplied by the number of moon additions you control to J/Resonator.
It's a cantrip and it's a kill spell all in the same.
Yeah.
So there's not really anything bad with it because you're most likely going to have a Nyarlathotep when you play that, so you get to have both.
Yeah, it's insane. And next is one of our favorite spells, is Spiral of Chaos. It's 2 red and 3, but if you control Isis, it's 3 left, so 2 red. This card deals 1,000 damage to target Resonator. That card would deal more damage to that Resonator than its defense. The card deals the rest of that to Resonator's controller. And with Poison Singer, they gets really ridiculous.
Yeah, you're like, cool, that dude can take 20, thanks.
Yeah,
and
so
you take the rest.
Now, maybe probably 15 or 14 damage.
And this is one of the main reasons for Haggith in the deck is Seal of Lenneth. It is 1 white addition. Remove target. When it enters, you remove target non-J ruler, non-magic stone entity your opponent controls. And then when this card leaves the play, you get that card back, or they get that card back. But essentially with Haggith, you're like, cool, go play her, go search up a removal spell, remove your dude.
Yeah.
That's mainly why it's there.
Or your Regalia, or addition, like anything.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's kind of ridiculous how much this card is going to be used.
Yeah. But if you want to go super aggressive, you get this edition, the Country of the Sun Minerva. It's 1 white and 1. The Resonators you control gain Eternal during your turn. Who doesn't love that?
Yeah. Might as well make Nyarlathotep even more broken than she is. Right? Let's give her Eternal too.
And now she has Precision, so she's going to kill everything you have.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
That is it for the deck. The stones are really simple. We have 4 of the white red stone, the dual stone, and then 6 fire stones because they automatically add white with your little minor guy.
Yeah.
So essentially
good.
it's 10 white red stones. Essentially.
Essentially.
But there's a clause that you have to have in play. Whatever. But the stones are going to be really simple. The deck's super fun. Like, we've seen how good Nyarlathotep can be.
Yeah.
It just got to add in another way to kill you earlier on turn 3 with Ouroboros if you get it. And it just helps you with other Moon Edition dudes.
Yeah.
It's really all we changed.
Seems good.
We just want to let you know the deck will be down below. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see y'all again next time.
Goodbye.
Later. Also, guys, we just remind y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to keep up to date on all our future content, make sure you click that bell. It'll give you all the notifications you need.
With that, we'd like to go ahead and give a big thank you to all our fans that support us through the year, and especially our Patreon support people. We do like to give a shout out to our Mythic and Above supporters, and that would be Dwayne Higgs. Thank you very much. We love you.